What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel for the Collection Room Volume 5. And without further... Hold on. Anyway, as I was saying, we are here for the Collection Room Volume 5, and Hold on. Anyway, I want to show you where we are with the collection. I told you this was about to be our next video. We have our brand new lighting system set up. Hang on. There is just way too many things going on here. Wait, are you recording me? Stop the show! Yes, it's true. What you saw just a few seconds ago is kind of a representation of what actually happened. In our last video, I told you that the next video in our series would be the Collection Room Volume 5, but life happens, right? I found out that there were some new releases that were scheduled to come out. There were some things coming that I'd already ordered from Sideshow that were shipping out, as well as some things that became available on eBay that Dave had to talk me into. And I wanted to make sure that if I'm going to show you the Collection Room Volume 5, you might as well get the best available and the most up-to-date version with some really stellar pieces on the way. But alas, we have something else that we're going to talk about today. But before we get into that, I do want to say, guys, we are only 400 followers away from that goal of how many? Yes, 2,021 subscribers. That's how close we are to this thing, and I need your help to get there. So go ahead and give me a presumptive like if you've not done so already on this video. I promise it's going to be helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed our wonderful production team that put together this opening. That was fantastic. But please, if you've not done so already, subscribe to the channel, share this with somebody, and help push our number to 2,021 subscribers by the end of the year. That is our goal. So let's get into what we're talking about today. I hear all the time, what do you do with 6-scale accessories? What do you do with accessories in general? Where do you keep them? Do you just keep them in the box? What do you do? Well, we're going to answer that question today and try to rectify my current storage situation. I have a buttload of all kinds of different goodies right here that I will show you in just a second. But as I've said before, my goal is to have it be nice and streamlined. I want things to be uniform, as we just did recently with these lights, and hopefully you'll see how good they are in the Collection Room Volume 5. So, without further ado, let's look at these storage situations. So, as you all know, I am a big fan of uniformity. And just a quick look at this, you can see that there's way too many options that I have available. When I first started collecting 6-scale figures, when I first started collecting Hot Toys, I knew that I wanted to be able to have quick access to all my accessories. So the first thing I got was kind of this tackle box right there. But as we kind of outgrew that, I tried to find another version, so I ended up with this. Then I ended up getting a big tackle box, which is this right here. And then I ended up going to all these little ones to kind of specialize it by character. As you can see, that's kind of the Iron Man piece. But as I've gotten to this point and all the collection has continued to grow, I even have some pieces that haven't even been opened or put away, it is time to find the best option to where we have uniformity in the collection. So we are going to go to Walmart. This is the one I'm kind of gravitating towards, something like this, but bigger, to where we can have all of our accessories, not just for now, but for the future, set up in a nice storage option. So let's get to Walmart, let's see what's available, and let's get this stuff cleaned up. You may be wondering, why Walmart? Well, why not Walmart? Especially because they have so many different options and they're cheap, and I'm all about that. So we're going to go in there. I will show you around. I'll show you where these things are located, and we'll see if we can't bring something to bring home and get a nice uniformity in our organization. Let's get going. Another reason for why Walmart is that they carry these Mountain Dew Rise, which are really, really good energy drinks that I really kind of dig. And this is not a sponsorship by any means, but if you're looking for a jolt and 25 calories, I mean, these are really flavorful, really tasty. Highly recommend that. So I'm going to grab this while we're here. But every single Walmart is laid out a little bit different. And for us, we are headed towards the sporting goods area, because these are going to be tackle boxes and they're going to be in the fishing. So let's get going to the tackle boxes. So here we are in the sporting goods area, the fishing area, which reminds me of some of our old toy hunts I used to do on the channel here at Walmart.
We may even actually go into the toy aisle to do a little bit of toy hunting. So I think I went down the wrong aisle, but if you're looking for kills, we highly recommend that when you're painting. But let's see what our tackle options are. Let's see. So they have a bunch of options, and depending on how many different things you need to have stored away, there's a lot of options, because I've done something like this before. It doesn't stack real well. If you don't have a lot of pieces, that may work out good for you. I mean, they can get kind of bulky, and I'm looking for sleek and lean. This is cool if you like to be in the outdoors. But this is kind of what we use, and this is not a bad little option. This is kind of what I have and have used before. So there's those. These are the little bit smaller ones. So I'm trying to see if they have anything even bigger. Let's see here. I think these are about the same. Yeah. So I think, they're just around like $5 or so for a bunch of them. So it looks like they're stocked pretty well. I might actually buy up those just to see if that's what we want to try. So as of right now, this is going to be the one I think we're going to try. All right, so here's my thought process for these. I'm going to try to do what all the little cool TikTokers do, where they talk into the microphone like this, see if that makes it any bit better. But yeah, I'm looking to be able to kind of see what I want here. Now, these are like blue. These are cheaper. They're only $3.77, which is really, really good. But I am thinking that I want to be able to see everything that I have, because when I have them in my closet, as I've shown you, I want to see whether or not, what it is, what I'm pulling out there. Is it the Iron Man stuff? It's the Star Wars stuff, whatever. And you can actually see what these are. So being able to see what is in the actual containers is a big plus for me. That may not be great for you, but that's what is going to work for me. So I still think we're going to stick with those. So yeah, this is another great option for like $3 is awesome. And then you get an even smaller one for $2.50 right there. So if you're just looking for, even if you got Marvel Legends or whatever it may be, something small like that, this is what you want to do. I mean, you got all kinds of types of little storage things that stack really, really well, and those aren't bad options. So we're back in the car now. Ended up going with 5 of these bad boys. As I said, I like this medium size. It kind of works well with the different lines, and it's clear, so you can see exactly what is inside if you're just having to open up your closet and wanting to see where your Iron Man, where your Star Wars pieces are, and you can quickly have that at your disposal. So it is super hot, as you can see. I am starting to perspire, but thank goodness for this Mountain Dew Rise, packed full of caffeine and delicious flavors. Approximately 2 cups of coffee and 5% juice, but 0 sugar added, and that's what's important. So we're going to get home. We're going to empty out the big buckets that we have and put all of our different accessories into these to see if it gives a more aesthetic appeal. So hopefully it does, and hopefully you like that, and hopefully you've been able to see anything that may be of interest to you when it comes to your organization of your pieces. So let's get back home, and I'll see you in a second.
So we are back here in the collection room, and as we talked about, we ended up grabbing 5 of these from Walmart, and they are the Flambeau Tough Trainer Model 5007, if you really care, but they're just fishing tackle boxes. That's what we are using, and that works best for me. They are the exact same as these already here, so we've already done this before. All that to say is that I need to get all of this into these. So that is my mission, should I choose to accept it. And we'll see here. I actually saw Justin on Justin's collection try this, so let's see if this works with this snap.
Well, that sucks.
Well, as you see, the magic only filled 2 of them, but hopefully that gives you an idea of kind of what we're looking at. I went ahead and divided it by Star Wars and Marvel, and that's usually the way I kind of do things. I try to keep anything that's for the character in itself, like if it's got a head and hands, it goes there. Any accessories that go with it, it obviously goes there, and try to keep them together. There's Vader in his hands and his lightsaber. So that's one of the things I kind of do. If it's a set that goes together, like these are Han and Chewie hands, because that's a set that goes together. Down here, there is Leia and Wicket, because it's a set that goes together. That way, if I ever need to kind of figure out where they're at,
that's where they're at. It's going over here, kind of the same thing. The bigger pieces I always try to keep together. You got Thanos arms. If it's from the same franchise, you know, we got a couple different heads from Black Panther, all the different hands. All the Guardians of the Galaxy kind of fit there. You know, there's Yondu, there is Groot, there is Nebula's hands, Gamora's hands, things like that. So that's what I do. Let me know what you do. Let me know if this makes any sense. And this what works for me. So let me give you my final thoughts and we'll wrap this bad boy up.
Well, that's going to do it for us here. As I've said, find the storage solution that works best for you. I think I've found it because I love uniformity and I love everything looking nice, compact, and really accessible. That's my thing. Hopefully you've enjoyed our video today. If you have not done so already, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. As I said, we're on a goal. 2021 subscribers, we're trying to get there. Leave me a message down below of what you're using for your accessories and for your storage situation. I would love to hear what you think. And yes, the rumors are true. Our next video will be the Collection Room Volume 5. And I promise you, you will not want to miss that. I have a piece that officially is now the second most valuable piece next to the Hulkbuster in the collection, and I can't wait to share with you what that is. But until then, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. Check us out on Instagram. Check us out at the Toy Aisle Podcast as well, and I will see you in our next video.